Tekken 8's balance changing is going to look very different very soon. Upcoming balance changes as a power staff now in charge of tuning the adjustments. We kind of talked about this last week. During Evo Japan, Harada and the gang said that the old Tekken team is going to be the balance changes for the new Tekken team. So Tekken 8 challenging in some aspects with new team for battle and tuning, but we have returned to the same team that did Tekken 7 and Tekken Tag 2. Was Tekken Tag 2 balanced?
Fuck no. That shit was broken beyond repair. But it was fucking fun. So I can't get mad at that game because it was too much fun to deal with.
So
give me your bottle, you butthead.
One of these members is Kohi Naketsu, who was in charge of the balancing of Tekken Tag Tournament 2 and Tekken 7. So I'm guessing you would like tuning more towards Tekken 7 than Tag 2? Or would Tag 2 be good? Should we make it like Tag 2?
Fuck no. So Tag 2 was an abomination.
So probably wanted to be tuned a little bit more to Tekken 7. All right, so here is the balance change 1 has already come out. Balance change adjustment 2 is June the 3rd. And balance adjustment 3 is sometime in the summer, so I'm guessing probably July, right? So we can expect 2 more balance changes before the end of the summer. Because of the deluge of new content and various updates, you may have missed the 2 balance updates that are scheduled with Tekken 8. The first will be arriving in 2 weeks on June 3rd and will be addressing the defensive side of the game. Players have felt that defensive options have heavily underwhelming in Tekken 8, and getting the series back on track is what it seems to be in the past. Should be ideal scenario for the players of Bandai Namco, considering that Nakatsu handled the balancing changes from the previous games in the franchise. He should be up to the task, and he is giving his personal sign off to every detail of the battle balancing tuning. So basically, Harada was like, we gave it to this team, and they did it. This guy, what's his name? Nakatsu. He's saying he's personally going over every single change in the game. It's reasonable to expect that Tekken 8 will change to a more closely resemble the prior entries in the franchise. Also, there's yet a balance patch in the works from Bandai Namco with a general release date of summertime, which falls between June 20th and September 22nd. But if they're doing back-to-back months, so basically by like June, this game should be like totally different. But the piece of Bandai Namco is currently pushing out updates, and the new people being in charge of the adjustments of the balance. Tekken 8 is going to look quite different in the near future. Updates coming in about 2 weeks, version 2.02, and we'll see what happens there. Are you guys, as the Tekken players, which I am clearly not, I am the casual, are you guys happy? Are you guys more enthused about this?
Don't bother me, man.
Are you okay with the game? Are you okay with the game? How the game is now, or does it need the balance? It needs the defensive changes.
No.
Now I will no longer hear any complaints. Oh, my character balance is only on this character.
Yeah, because like let's like I think we talked about this before, but like I think that some Tekken 7 players said that Tekken 7 was too defensive.
Who said that shit?
I mean, what they were complaining about, they were saying like Tekken 7 at the end of the
Tekken 7, when it came to the end of the game, it was just purely pokes, and it was slow. And the only time you actually see some like high damage combos is when you make a fatal fucking mistake.
But isn't that to the game being very defensive that the game became just pokes?
Hold on.
I agree with Danny when what's it called? He said the only way you'd get a big combo is if. Well, I also want to add something. Not only if.
Say it again.
I agree with Danny when he was saying like the only way to get big damage is if the other person makes a mistake, but also if you just say like fuck it and just go for it.
But I'm saying like, isn't that because the game was very like balanced and like defensive heavy?
Yeah, it was, but more like Danny was saying, like it's more like pokes. Like literally, the pokes were balanced, kind of. It was more poking. That's all it was. It was more of a poking game.
So is Tekken more fun when it's just like pokes? Echo.
Huh.
Is Tekken more fun when it's just like pokes, not like the combos?
I like the combos. I don't care for
No,
the
because I
poking.
feel like it's more. You get more mix-up options. How
Like
it
high
is
low
now.
damage, like high low mix ups.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You
I was
know,
I
there's
I I, I
different
asked
strokes
because
for
like
different
I
folks.
feel like the thing that's making Tekken 8 good is making Tekken 8 bad. They got all the players that are like, oh man, this is crazy damage, all these crazy shits going off, all these new players coming to Tekken that never played Tekken before. But at the same time, Tekken players are like, yo, it's way too much, like way too much, bro. All right, let me see here, but we will see very very fast. And
Yeah.
you back?
I like your input, Danny.
Basically, we basically said that the tech was the game better with the poking, with like just going off pokes more.
Are you
So
talking about for T7?
for T7,
Yeah.
yeah, because that's the team that's going to be taking over for T8. So was the game better for like taking with like just the pokes and everything? Well, not just the pokes, but more of a poke game.
Well, I mean, it felt like fun, but at the same time, it does get dull when you play and the clock just ends. And I kind of like when you make a fatal error, you lose a lot of fucking health. That was the one thing I did enjoy. When Tekken 8 dropped, it was just that was not a masterpiece. That was a nightmare. But when season 1 was like doing its thing for a bit, we were like, okay, we can deal with all this busted bullshit. Why? Because everybody's fucking busted. We could bear with it. But but when it comes to season 2, they was like, oh, let's add some extra health and make a whole bunch of other bullshit.
I'm hoping for the
Like,
best case
but
scenario.
like, my thing is just like the way that it is, and it went wonky. So I'm just like, okay, that's cool. I'll bear with it. Then they did the whole make some noise buff on fucking Jack 8, and I'm like, all right, now it's just. All right, now you're just fucking pushing my
Make
buttons,
some
bro.
noise.
I can't have nothing. I can't have nothing. I can't have nothing.
No, you can't. Not when it can. It's fucking broken and you can't sidestep or sit there. You got to eat it.
No. Watch. If they made your character broken, would you say your character's broken? Or would
Yes,
you be like, "Fuck you"?
yes. I said it when Leroy was broken. I said, "Oh man, he is a little bit busted." And then they nerfed him. I was like, "I'll take it."
They nerfed
But
him to
then,
the
but then they nerfed him to the floor. I said, "I'm uninstalling because that is not what I asked for."
I would think that the best case scenario is that so if the balance team for Tekken 7 that's taking over, right? Like if they rebalance the game to where it's more of a poke heavy game, I would hope that they would leave the heat system to be the thing that makes it not boring. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very like poke heavy game, but the heat system is the thing that tips it in favor. So heat will be powerful, but not as powerful as it is because of the balance of like how the actual characters are. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe heat was the thing that was missing from Tekken
They
7
already jacked
that
up
made
the
it
whole damn
boring.
rage fucking, the rage really doesn't even do much anymore.
What happened to the rage? You said?
So, remember how rage used to just be like, take like half your health?
Yeah, I do remember that from tournaments, watching tournaments.
Now
Like,
it's like, it's like, yo, you gotta pretty much just do it at the very end.
well, you'll have rage. So you'll have rage and you'll have heat to push the issue like once per match. You know what I'm saying? Instead
Yeah,
of
but
just
it's
having it.
scaled so bad, dude. It's just like there's really no point in even having
All
it.
I'm gonna say is bring back fucking Gigas. That's all I want.
You're consistent. You're fucking consistent. Bring back Virtual Fighter.
No.
Fuck you, bring back Gigas.
Yeah.